Hello everyone, welcome to Ethionews, your go-to spot for the latest and most important news from Ethiopia. Whether it's breaking headlines or updates on current events, we've got you covered. Mekelle IDP residents protest, demand return to their homeland. Good evening. Residents displaced by the Tigray conflict and currently living at the Mekelle IDP site staged a protest today, voicing their urgent demand to return to their hometowns, with slogans such as "Hearing meaningless words is exhausting, we won't delay for a fifth winter, return us to our homeland." The protesters gathered early in the morning to submit their demands to the president of the interim administration of Tigray, Lieutenant General Tadesse Wareed. According to Tikva Ethiopia, an advocacy group, the protesters waited from 2 a.m. without receiving a response, leading some to forcibly enter the compound around 4:30 a.m. By pushing past security guards, inside the compound, they continued to express their frustration and sorrow, passionately demanding an end to their displacement. Despite remaining in front of the president's office until 7 p.m., the protesters were not able to meet with Lieutenant General Tadesse Wareed. Observers noted that the president was seen earlier today, Wednesday, Sena 4, 2017 Ethiopian calendar, June 11, 2025 Gregorian calendar, attending the administration of 8th grade national exams at a school in Mekelle. Athlete Gelete Burka's former husband missing, family seeks answers. Family members of athlete Gelete Burka's former husband, Otto Tadel Gebremedin, have reported that he is missing and cannot be located. Speaking to Tikva Ethiopia, the family shared that despite searching multiple police stations, they have not been able to find any information about his whereabouts. "We were told he has been detained by the Addis Ababa police, but when we visit the stations, they say he is not there," they explained. When asked about when and how Otto Tadel went missing, the family said they do not live together and only learned by chance yesterday that he was taken into police custody. Since then, they have been searching with his brother, visiting stations including Mikura, Ayat, Piazza, Ladita, and Mexico, but have received no clear answers. Tikva Ethiopia reached out to the Addis Ababa police to verify the reports of Tadel's detention. The police confirmed that he is not in custody and has not been detained. This situation follows earlier statements from athlete Gelete Burka, who accused her former husband of selling her 10 houses and 4 vehicles and is demanding justice. The case has attracted significant attention on social media. Ethiopia advances local production of research and medical gowns to save foreign currency. Ethiopia is making significant progress in the domestic production of research and medical gowns, a move that is expected to reduce the country's foreign currency expenditure. The Ethiopian Medicine Supply Service revealed that the demand for research gowns, previously imported from international manufacturers using high foreign currency, is now being met locally. Under the development, trade, and industry sector, gown manufacturing factories have made notable technological advancements, enabling local production. According to Mr. Felix Tessima, the technical head, local manufacturers are now purchasing raw materials and supplying gowns to government health institutions. Currently, Ethiopia spends over $10 million annually on importing research gowns. Producing these gowns domestically will help reduce this expenditure and ensure a more reliable supply. In addition to research gowns, the production of surgical gowns is also underway domestically. One manufacturing company is reported to have a production capacity of 20,000 gowns per hour. Plans are also in place to establish a new factory at Mekelle Industry Park, capable of producing 75,000 gowns per hour. Following successful feasibility studies, efforts are also focused on expanding production to meet domestic demand fully and begin exporting gowns abroad to earn foreign currency. Research gown production has already started in factories located in Mekelle and Dire Dawa cities, marking a significant milestone attributed to global supplier conferences and growing momentum in the sector. Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed highlights wealthy classes' role in Ethiopia's peace. In a recent discussion with business leaders from across Ethiopia, Prime Minister Dr. Abiy Ahmed emphasized the critical role of the country's wealthy class in maintaining peace. The Prime Minister stated that approximately 60% of Ethiopia's peace depends on the actions of the wealthy. He warned that those financing armed groups hiding in forests are contributing to the nation's instability. Dr. Abiy urged business elites who truly desire peace to immediately stop funding these forces and encourage them to return to peaceful dialogue. He said, if someone truly wants peace, we have no problem, we will welcome them. But don't send money into the forests. He added that the government is ready to engage in discussions with those seeking peace. The Prime Minister also stressed the government's responsibility to enforce the law, saying, "Those who deserve punishment will be punished." Reiterating his point, Dr. Abiy said, "You can't talk about peace while financing conflict. If you want peace, stop the financing." He further underscored that peace is a shared responsibility and should not be seen as the government's burden alone. During the session, concerns were raised about corruption at checkpoints controlling illegal arms and contraband. The Prime Minister acknowledged the problem and pledged government cooperation with the business community to ensure inspections are conducted without bribery. Musician Andualem Gosa released on bail amid lack of charges. Good evening. This is a news update on musician Andualem Gosa. Andualem Gosa, who was detained following the tragic death of dancer Kenani Adugna, has been released on bail due to a lack of charges. His lawyer, Liben Abdi, informed BBC Afan Aramo that Gosa had been held in custody for 3 months. He was released on Tuesday, Sena 3, 2017 Ethiopian calendar, corresponding to June 11, 2025 in the Gregorian calendar, on a bail amount of 50,000 ber, according to his lawyer. Throughout the 3 months of court examination, the prosecutor failed to establish any charges against Andualem Gosa. Consequently, the court ruled that he should be released on bail. Investigation by the police had been paused in recent months but was completed on Jinbot 15, 2017 EC, or May 23, 2025. The file was then forwarded to the prosecutor. The lawyer added that the prosecutor is legally required to file charges within 15 days of receiving the police report. However, by Jinbot 30, 2017 EC, June 7, 2025, no charges had been filed, nor was the case closed due to insufficient evidence. He explained that failure to file charges within the legal timeframe renders the detention unlawful, which led to their request for bail. The court reviewed the request and decided to release Andualem Gosa on bail. Ethiopia nears completion of new naval headquarters with Russian support. Good evening. Ethiopia, with the backing of Russia, is reported to be 95% complete in constructing its main naval headquarters in the Janmida area of Addis Ababa, spanning 3 hectares. The 4-story building will house administrative offices, a medical clinic, meeting halls, sports facilities, and other key infrastructure, according to Africa Business Insider citing Sputnik Africa. This project is part of Ethiopia's broader strategy to regain influence in the Horn of Africa region and is expected to be finalized soon. In March, Ethiopia signed a cooperation agreement with Russia aimed at developing and training its naval forces. Following the end of its previous naval partnership with France, Russian Navy Deputy Commander Admiral Vladimir Vorobyov visited the Ethiopian Navy's General Headquarters and Training Center in Bishoftu, affirming Moscow's commitment to assist in personnel training and capacity building. The construction of this naval headquarters marks a major step as Ethiopia seeks to rebuild its national navy after more than 30 years without access to the sea, despite becoming landlocked in 1993 following Eritrea's independence. Ethiopia stresses the importance of a naval force to protect maritime trade routes, address global maritime security challenges, and secure access to international ports in Djibouti and Sudan. The government remains committed to developing a skilled and well-trained navy to enhance national security and regional stability, signaling a renewed focus on its maritime strategy. Tana Neshe II boat arrives in Adama to boost Lake Tana transport and entertainment. Good evening. The modern passenger boat, Tana Neshe II, has arrived in Adama city, marking a significant step toward enhancing transport and entertainment services on Lake Tana. Residents of Adama gathered at the city square today to warmly welcome the boat's arrival. The welcoming ceremony was attended by Adama's mayor, Otto Hailu Jeldon, and officials from the Ethiopian Maritime Transport and Logistics Authority. To ensure smooth passage of the boat through the city, Ethiopian Electric Power and Ethiopian Electric Utility have collaborated to lift power lines along its route and to promptly restore any affected electrical services. Meanwhile, the city administration is coordinating traffic lights and managing traffic flow along the boat's path. Tana Neshe II is a 38-meter-long modern public transport vessel with a capacity to carry 188 passengers at a time, according to the Maritime Transport and Logistics Authority. This development promises to improve both transportation and leisure activities on Lake Tana for residents and visitors alike. Thanks for tuning in to Channel Name.